Alright, so welcome back to my channel, and this episode I'll be sharing with you something that is very close to my heart that I don't even tell a lot of my friends and family members is how much did I earn for my stay insurance and how much did I earn in real estate. So just to give you a background, I was in insurance from the start of 2016 all the way to the mid of 2018, and I was forced to leave after that. So I remember if you watched my last video, being a new financial advisor, the insurance company will actually give you a scheme. So back then, I was actually on a 3K a month monthly allowance. So thankfully, I'm able to clear the whole of the year, and on top of that, I will be earning 36K. So 36K is actually my base allowance. So on top of that, you have the commission portion. Alright, so how does the commission work, right? For example, if you actually purchase a 20-year plan, majority of the commission, right, that the financial advisor will be paid is during the first year. So subsequent years, on the second and third year, they will be paid lesser and lesser. Of course, this is not for every policy, but majority of the life and investment policies, the financial advisor will be paid in that way. So the first year commission that I earned from my previous company during my first year insurance is about 50K. So you add 50K and 36K, you roughly get about 86K. So including the bonus, so how much I earned in my first full year of insurance is roughly about 100K a year. Maybe let's talk about the frequency of the payments and how it differs from real estate. So whenever you actually purchase a policy, or whenever a client actually buys a policy from you, the commission will actually be paid out within 1 week or at most 2 weeks. Roughly about there, you will be able to receive the commission already. So the frequency of payments is actually very quick as compared to real estate. On my second year of my insurance is a year that I really worked very hard for. I put my soul, I put my body into it, and the whole of it right actually hit the $1 million round table. So what is $1 million round table? You may probably heard of it. So $1 million round table is actually an award that will recognize the top insurance agents in the industry, and I'm very pleased to be able to achieve that during my second year with a case count of over 300. So imagine how hard I worked during that year. So on my second year of achieving $1 million round table, I still remember that my annual salary was slightly about 140 to 160K range thereabout. But of course, this is the amount that is not including my expense. So because you are a self-employed person, you will have to be hiring telemarketers, you'll be hiring people to do your marketing, and you also will be hiring people to help you with your administrative work. Alright, so all this you will actually be paying people to do, and this forms part of your expense. I do have the 2 full years with the insurance company before I was actually asked to leave in 2018 of March. Yeah, so this is my 2.5 years with the insurance company, and this is something that as a viewer I want you to know it's really not something for you to compare with, or it's not something to make you feel worse or even better for yourself. Okay, so another thing about being an insurance agent, you have to know that your commissions has a snowball effect. So what do I mean is that, for example, when a client actually purchases a 20-year plan, majority of the commission can be paid to you on the first year. However, you still get commission on the second, third, fourth, and up to 6 years. So as the years goes by, the commission gets lesser, but you still be able to get paid eventually. However, for real estate, it's only a one-time commission. So basically, once you broker the deal is done, and the payment is paid. There is no more commission due after that. I actually joined real estate in October 2019. So sadly to say, the start for me was very tough. From October till the end of 2019, I actually earned nothing. So commission actually only start coming in at 2020. It's not that I did not work hard in 2019, but because in real estate, right? Hey, let me try an example. If I were to put you in a coffee shop today at a Kofu food court, if you look around you, 20-30 people, as long as that individual is healthy, they can actually buy insurance. They can actually invest their money with you. They actually get covered. Even if they do have insurance, there's still a possibility to restructure their portfolio, and they will find a need that they might already not uncover before. However, if you were a real estate agent, put it at the same place in the Whole food court. In the Whole food court, right, there may not be even a single person that you can help them with in terms of their real estate need. So what I'm trying to say here is that in order to find somebody who can help in real estate, it takes a lot more time. So the first 2 months of my real estate, I really clocked nothing at all. But then of course, I started to do my door knocking diligently, I continued my prospecting, and I managed to close my very first deal at a new executive condominium launch at the heart of Sembawang. And that's something that I really helped to kickstart my career. And in the whole of my first year in the real estate industry from 2020 to 2021, I actually did about close to 10 to 11 transactions, and the amount of commissions that I earned, the gross commission is slightly above 80,000. Oh, again, this is very similar to how much I actually earned from insurance, that this 80k have not included the amount that the company or the estate agent will actually take from you, and also it does not cover your expense at all. Right, so this 80k is what I call gross commission receivables. Right now, we are filming this video, we are actually on May 2021, right? So from the start of 2021 till May, I have actually managed to hit a receivables of more than 300k already. Yeah, so this is the amount that I'm able to earn in the first half of 2021. And then again, it's not something for you to compare. Okay, so maybe let me speak about the payments frequency of real estate. So when buying and selling a real estate, right, it will take about 3 to 6 months. So your commission will only be paid 3 to 6 months later, right? So you really do have to know that being a real estate agent, you have to manage your money well. Because the moment you get your commission and you're going to spend it on things that you don't need, you will find that the next paycheck that comes in, right, by the time it comes in, you are going to be almost broke. So money management is paramount to doing real estate. Alright, so now I'll share with you a little bit about insurance and real estate and how much I earn. I will just here to give you a recap. Alright, so for insurance, the commission payments are more regular. Every week or two, you will be expected to receive your commission payments. And on top of that, if you are a new insurance agent, you do have a monthly salary allowance. And on top of that, when insurance payments are paid, there will be a snowball effect. Alright, so whereas for real estate, you are actually looking at a big lump sum payment, but from the closing of the deal to the payment of the commission to you will take about 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it may be even a year. Even if it's a rental deal, it's a new rental deal. Right, so it's always a one-time payment for real estate. In terms of the figures, again, not to compare at all, but for my first full year in the insurance industry, I managed to make about 100k, and of course not including my expense. And for my first full year in real estate, I actually make about close to 80k. Right, so the difference is about 20k a year. So both these figures are actually not including about the expense I used to spend on my clients or getting my marketing materials. And whereas for insurance, for my second year, where I actually did the $1 Million Roundtable Award, my annual income was close to 150 to 160k. And whereas for real estate, I'm actually on my second year right now. Right now it's May, and the amount I earned from my real estate, the gross receivables, is close to 300k. So being a real estate agent, there's one thing that's very paramount is your money management. Because your commissions are far and in between, when you get paid, do remember to actually manage your money well, spend them on your business. Do not spend them all at one shot at things that you don't need, or else you will find that after a while you are completely broke, right? So you really don't want that to happen to you, right? So that's the main two differences between a real estate agent and an insurance agent. The frequency of the payments are very different. The amount of payments are most likely very different because insurance is generally a low ticket item as compared to real estate. I believe with this information, you will know what is best for you. And if you do want to know more content about being a real estate agent or a insurance agent, do remember to subscribe to this channel. So if you do have any questions, you can drop me a DM on my Instagram. I'll just link my Instagram below. And do share this video with your friends, whoever you feel that might help them as well. Alright, I'll catch you the next time, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.